Bonolo Madlongolwane was exposed to music from a very young age. Her mother was a member of the Mahlathini Queens. Do you remember them? Well, following in her footsteps, Bonolo has released her debut single, Pelo Ya Pompo.
Well, it features DJ Sneja and is an unusual mix of Amapiano as well as Sotho music, or Koriana Sotho. Bonolo joins us now to discuss a musical journey. Thank you so much, Bonolo, for your time. First of all, coming from such an anchored, historical, favorite, legendary queens in the South African context. I mean, who does not know the Mahlathini Queens? I mean, like, if you're South African and proudly South African, you know the Mahlathini Queens, right?
Yes.
And you come from that very same lineage. Just talk to us a little bit about, first of all, before we even get into your music, what it's like to have that kind of cornerstone as your, literally your birthmark of music and the music industry within the South African context.
It's amazing. Good morning. It's amazing. It's such a lovely experience because even when I started following this path of music, you know, my mom was there. She held my hand because she knew the precautions and everything that you go through, you know, during music. So as she was part of it, you know, before they bloomed though, because they used to go to your gallery records and practice together, and then there was Amapiano and Mahlathini Queens. So that's where they met. They practiced there together, you know, during your Mahlathini days. So yeah, it's a lovely experience because she also shared her memories, you know, which also helped me grow musically. So yeah.
Bonolo, was there ever a chance for you to never walk down the music path? Like, was there ever, you know, we're saying in the intro that this music bug caught you when you were still young. Was there ever a chance while you were growing up that you thought, you know what, maybe this isn't for me, maybe I can go be a scientist?
Yes, there was. You know, I wanted to become a therapist since, well, I love people. I love talking too much anyway. I'm loud. So, yeah. And I also like helping other people. So, you know, I felt like if music doesn't, you know, maybe let's say, for instance, it didn't end up where I am now. I think I was going to take that other path of being maybe a therapist.
Yeah. Well, though you've been literally groomed by music, right? Music has been part of your upbringing, but in terms of being able to set your own path aside within this particular industry, you're still getting into it. And you were saying that you've learned a lot because your mother was the one that was teaching you about what to do and what not to do. What have been some of those lessons that you've encountered within the music industry? Because I think that especially as young women, right, in any sector of industry, it could be the media industry or broadcasting industry like ourselves, but when you get into any sector of industry, there's almost a naivety. You don't know what you know until you're in there.
Yes,
right?
More especially when you're young.
Exactly, more especially when you're young. And then you get in there and then you're absolutely amazed by some of the things that you've had to learn and grow up very quickly, I can imagine. What have been some of those lessons for you? Those things that you didn't know until you were in the industry?
Discipline.
Yeah.
Hence, you said before that when you're young and naive, you do other stupid stuff. You know, you don't concentrate. You want to be a teenager. You want to be a musician at the same time. So sometimes they don't mix. So, you know, hence I've said before, my mom helped me a lot. Because when I got lost, I somehow went even sometimes I don't go straight directly to her, but I'd remember some of the things that she taught me, that she told me, you know, and it's the same, you know, even if your Mahlathini Queen time, even now, they are the same, because you need to have discipline. All the things that they went through, we still go through them. So, yeah, that's what I learned so far.
Bonolo, my program editor is in my ear saying that so Pelo Ya Pompo. So that's the track, you know, for those that may not know, firstly the title of Pelo Ya Pompo, what exactly are you saying? And I mean, how did the song itself just come about?
Okay, the song came about, we were in the studio. Normally I go and record house music, which is something that I'm comfortable in. Pelo Ya Pompo, Sneja just played this other beat, and then we haven't written anything about the song yet. And then I had this Koriana beat, and then I was like, no, I've never done Koriana before.
Wait, what's Koriana?
And then Koriana, it's a Sotho. It's coming from a Sotho tribal.
Okay.
They are Sotho. It's from the Sotho tribal, a traditional song, so they call them
Koriana.
Yes.
Oh, even the
more
sound.
especially that they've got this
Yes.
So.
Why did you tell me you're Sotho?
Bootle.
Yeah.
So, how about Pelo Ya Pompo?
Yeah.
Then that Koriana. Okay, let me tell you how the song came about. Because we have a very great team, you know. So this guy said, no, Sneja, do not change this beat. I can hear Bonolo singing on this beat. And I was like, Mina? Koriana, no ways. And then Sneja started putting some few elements of Amapiano. Because now this song, it's combined. It's Amapiano with Koriana. So yeah. And then now, I started singing. And then this other songwriter, Melusi, he started helping me. And then that's how the song came out, and it became so nice because even I was not expecting such because I was comfortable doing house and whatnot. So what I can say about this song, it took me out of my comfort zone. It took me out of the box, and it worked perfectly nicely. And I didn't expect it because it's something that I'm not used to. And then Pelo Ya Pompo, I'm telling the love of my life that I've spent years with. You know, when you're staying with someone, maybe you moved in with someone, they'll be like, Auntie, inkomo, you know, di kokai or something like that. You know, families.
Yeah.
So here, I'm not fighting him, but I'm kind of telling him something that's deep in my heart. So, Pelo Ya Pompo, I'm explaining Stando Sami. Can you at least they must stop talking? And then I am explaining to him that it's not that I'm fighting.
Yeah.
Fela ke hlalosa lerato hobane Pelo Ya Pompo. You know, so I'm kind of telling him why my heart is beating.
No, that's well, we're gonna let you actually head on over, of course, to the microphone so you can just, you know, so we can get to, you know, hear the song itself. So thank you very much, Bonolo. We're just gonna allow you to go do your thing. That, of course, is singer Bonolo Madlongolwane, who is joining us in studio. Of course, we're just trying to understand, you know, her musical journey, the experience she's gotten, of course, from being one of the children of the Mahlathini Queens. So we're going to be letting her just rehearse at the moment and come back with that performance.